Well, good Friday morning, everybody. We are live here on Ken's 5. We do have an alert set for today for the increased chance for more ozone building at the surface. If you have any questions, comment down below. We'll be talking for the next 15 to 20 minutes here on Ken's 5 about the weather, what the weekend has in store, if there's any chance for rain today or next week. It's October, so we'll talk about the normal temperatures and some of the extremes we have seen in the month of October. We'll go into detail all about that. So again, if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below here on Facebook and on Ken's 5 as well. We'll be again talking about the weather for the next 15 minutes or so, and then we'll be live once again on Ken's 5 News at noon, and then on Ken's 5 Plus at 12:30. You can download on your TV and download and watch for free. You can do it that way as well. Either way, it is a mostly clear morning, one or two clouds outside. As mentioned before, big story today will be the air quality. It'll be reduced. So what happens is this time of year, and it can happen actually through summer as well, but in fall when winds calm down and temperatures are still pretty warm in the afternoons, which unfortunately it's fall and it's still warm, you get calm winds and hot air at the surface. That's a combination, a recipe for increasing pollution at the surface, because the winds, if they're not breezy, they're not moving out any of the pollutants fast enough, so they just stay in one place, and they're going to be right around the San Antonio metro all day today. So calm winds, high temperatures, lower 90s, that's a recipe for increased ozone and bad air quality, which is why we have this right here, weather impact alert, limit time outdoors. With more ozone in the air, those who have any respiratory conditions like COPD, emphysema, if you have asthma or any respiratory condition, labored breathing, anything like that, limit time outdoors today, because with all that, it's going to cook up some bad air quality. So again, limit time outdoors. Temperatures right now, not bad. 83 in the city, 81 at Bernie, 80 at Bulverde, 85 at Floresville, 84 at Moore, 83 at Hondo. Feels pretty good. So the alert's not for any chance for rain. I mean, there is a small chance we see a sprinkle or a stray shower by 4 and 5 o'clock, but the main story today is the impacted air quality, which is why we have an alert set for this afternoon. 92, 89 Saturday, and 90 on Sunday. So if you do have any weekend plans, should go off without a hitch. Winds will be light, 5 to 10 mile an hour winds, which will be a problem for worsening air quality once again. Likely going to, reissue another alert for Saturday just because of how calm the winds will be. So if you are someone who does, react bad to the bad air quality, to the poor air quality in the air, I think that'll be the case for Saturday and maybe even Sunday too, just because of how calm the winds are this weekend and today as well. All right, so there's temperatures across the board. Mid to upper 80s across the region. Right now it's not bad. This is from this morning, so we got an updated pollen count. Take a look. Molds are light and ragweed was moderate. It was heavier yesterday, but now it's improving vastly. It's light at 90, so good news on the pollen count. So we talked about this earlier, but I want to go into detail. So what does October usually bring? It's usually a month of transition to cooler temperatures, usually. I say that because today's high at 92, we should be at 87. So this pattern we're in is really warmer and drier than normal. Matter of fact, average rainfall for the entire month of October is around 3.75 inches, and we're at 0. Obviously, October just started. But in the foreseeable future, we do have some coastal rain chances, some coastal showers. But in terms of like huge upper level systems bringing in some storms, we don't have that in the forecast anytime soon. But this just shows you what is typical for October in San Antonio specifically. Our morning low right around this time is around 65. We hit about 70 to 69 this morning. By Halloween, our morning low to afternoon high should be 55 to 77. Doesn't that sound awesome? I hope that happens. No, a couple years ago, we've had, in years past, I should say, we've had really chilly Halloweens. I don't remember how last Halloween was, but Halloween can get chilly in the evenings and late nights and overnights as well. So hopefully that happens this year. We'll see what happens. And look very closely. So the bottom number represents the extremes. The hottest temperature ever recorded in San Antonio history in the month of October, 99 back in 91. Coldest temperature, 27 degrees back in 1993. So I put that just to show you what's possible, not what's probable. So 27 to 99, it is possible, but those are more of the extremes over the last 100 years in San Antonio. Okay, so weekend forecast looks great. Any outdoor plans? Mornings comfortable in the lower 70s, upper 60s. A little cooler in the hill country. High temperature 89 to 90 both days this weekend. That's still a couple degrees above average. Sunny to partly cloudy. So the big story today and next couple days likely is the ozone, the air quality. Matter of fact, take a look at real-time air quality data. Austin, San Antonio, Houston already in the morning hours picking up on unhealthy for sensitive groups current air quality monitors. And it's still the morning hours. We don't usually get worsening air quality until like the late afternoon, early evening when the heating of the day and the winds are calm. You usually get the worst air quality reading in the late afternoon hours. And the fact that we're seeing already this morning, not a good sign. So again, limit time outdoors if you have asthma, labored breathers, any difficulty breathing, and then COPD, limit time outdoors. Now, this pattern of calm conditions doesn't really change too much in the foreseeable future. I think early next week, a little bit of a break, and then by the middle of next week, temperatures go back up because of this right here. So this huge heat high comes back by basically next Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And whenever high pressure is right over Texas, that effectively shuts down any significant chance for rain. And nothing too impressive happens. So it's going to be definitely a dry pattern. The only thing we have to look forward to is like the middle of next week, we'll see more moisture moving from the Gulf, and that may enhance the sea breeze. That may enhance some of these widely scattered coastal showers. But aside from that, our chance for thunderstorms and rain is just looking very low. Meantime, today's high is looking pretty warm. 87 in Kerrville today, 89 at Bernie, 88 in Uvalde, 90 at Pleasanton, 91 at Cuero, and 92 in San Antonio. It's going to be a warm afternoon under a mostly sunny sky. Now, we talked about a small chance. It's a 10% chance. Most of us are not going to see anything today. But by about 4 and 5 o'clock, you can see very closely if you look closely. Anywhere from like Pleasanton, Atascosa County towards Seguin, Gonzales, George West, Hallettsville. There will be a couple of those hit or miss coastal showers, but most of us, again, staying on the dry side. The alert is for today, but it's mostly just because of the bad air quality, so limit time outdoors. High temperature of 92 today, a little cooler tomorrow and Sunday. By the middle part of next week, temperatures go back up, and then by Wednesday and Thursday, maybe some sea breeze, coastal showers, 1 or 2 of them making it near San Antonio. Otherwise, normal high is 88 this time of year. We'll be hitting 93 to 94 next Wednesday and Thursday as we go into the first full week of fall and October. Well, no, October, I should say. And then, you know, some models do depict and suggest maybe a weak cold front moving in sometime around the 10th and 11th. We'll keep you posted. Models are just disagreeing at this point in time, so we're not going to solidify anything in the forecast, but we'll keep you up to date here on KENS 5. Matter of fact, download the KENS 5 app. It is free in the App Store. Any updates on, you know, the tropics, severe weather, frontal boundaries, cold fronts, rain, thunderstorms, radar, we'll have it on our KENS 5 app on KENS5.com on KENS 5 Plus. But if you want the KENS 5 app, it's free. You can download it today in the App Store. It doesn't take anything. You can get additional updates, push notifications, things like that from our KENS 5 weather team. All right, guys, have a wonderful Friday. Enjoy your weekend. It's going to be a warm one. High temperatures both days, near 90 degrees, sunny to partly cloudy. Today, only a small outside chance of a coastal shower nearing San Antonio, but most of it staying south and east. And then by the middle of next week, a little warm and some rain chances to work back in by that Wednesday and Thursday. Have a great Friday, guys. Be safe when you see you on the KENS 5 News at noon in about 45 minutes. Have a great Friday and be safe out there.